Hooyah! This is Robin from the Back Pain Secret Podcast. And today, guys, we're going to talk about, does sciatica affect more men than women? Does sciatica affect more men than women? I'm going to play the intro song. I'm going to be right back. So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets. Okay, guys, so I'm back, and today's topic is, does sciatica affect more women than men, or vice versa? And from my clinical experience, men and women have about the same risk to develop sciatica. Also, of course, it's always good to keep the weight off, but if you see the studies and stuff, if you have obesity, that can increase the sciatica a bit, but it's not a major factor. Also, you could say that sciatica peaks in your 30s and 40s, and the risk decreases as you reach 50, okay? How common also is sciatica? This is also a very common question I get on an everyday basis. And you would say if you look worldwide, there's about 540 million people that suffer from back pain every year, okay? And the majority also have some sort of sciatica pain as well. But 80% of people experience back pain at some point in their life, and only about 2 to 3% actually develops sciatica from that. So that's some statistics. And also, when should you see a doctor if you have sciatica pain? That's also a very, very common question. And the easy answer is, obviously, if you have problems with your bladder or bowel, meaning you can't really hold it in, then you definitely need to go and get it checked out. Also, if the prescription medication isn't helping, the exercise isn't helping, and you feel a lot of weakness and tingling and burning pain in your leg, in your entire leg, you should definitely go to the hospital, go to your doctor, maybe get an MRI and get it checked out. And let's see here, some other questions I get on a daily basis. If someone has sciatica, is it likely that it will reoccur? So the question is, if someone has sciatica, how likely is it that it will reoccur? This question is kind of difficult to answer because many factors contribute to whether someone will get sciatica more often than not, okay? Depends a lot of how you live your life as well, right? So everyone can get back pain or sciatica, but I mean, if you have a desk job and you're sitting 8 to 10 hours a day and you're not doing any exercises, and you're also you get home and you're in the couch and you're not moving about, and then that's the lazy side. Then we also have the other side, that the people that do a lot of exercise. Maybe you're going to the gym 5 or 6 times a week and you're putting on the weights and you're doing a lot of deadlifts and you're doing squats and all that. That also puts a lot of stress on the discs in the lower back, and that can actually increase the sciatica pain as well. So the best thing really to think when you have pain in your back and sciatica is to get up and walk every day. I always talk about this, but every day you should walk 30 minutes first thing in the morning. If you can't do 30 minutes, do 10 minutes, and then work yourself up to 30 minutes. You should also have a standing desk at your work, okay? So you're standing up maybe 30 to 40 minutes in the morning, 30 to 40 minutes after lunch, and the same in the afternoon, okay? That's the basics. Then to do some core stability exercises is never wrong. And also, when you go and do exercises, start off slowly and gradually increase it. So another question I get also is, how is sciatica evaluated? How is sciatica evaluated? Well, if you have pain in your back, your buttocks, down your leg, down to your foot, chances are that you're going to visit maybe a physiotherapist or a chiropractor or an osteopath or your medical doctor, okay? And there's certain tests that you do to see if we can increase the radiation down your leg or decrease it. So a very common test you do, and you can actually do this at home, you don't even need to visit the doctor or the physiotherapist, is to lie down on the floor or your bed if it's too hard to get on your floor. And then you lift the leg straight that is affected from the sciatica, that you feel the sensation. And if the pain or the radiation increases while you lift your leg, that's an indication that the nerve root of the sciatica nerve is irritated, and that can absolutely be something that you can talk about with your doctor or other medical person that you speak to, okay? Other question I get all the time is, what treatments are effective for sciatica? What treatments are effective for sciatica? And I come back to this, you know, that like 80%, 80 or 90% of my patients will improve over time with no surgical operations, you know, and just exercise and lifestyle changes. And like I said, I come back to this all the time, is walking. That's like the core thing you should be doing every day. You should be standing up and don't do any like too much twisting and turning exercise in the beginning. But I would say like that's the basics. Then you can like try, you can get one of these TENS machines, very common. Get one of these TENS machines. You can go online right now, go to Amazon and just type in TENS. You should be able to get one of these for maybe, I would say like 30 or 40 bucks. So you can use that on your back. If you go to a physiotherapist or a chiropractor or something like that, you can get like acupuncture as well. That could also help you. But all of these different things, the electrical stuff and the things that you buy, they can help you temporarily. But eventually you need to like change your life habits, your style of living. If you're sitting a lot, if you're like not moving, you're not exercising, you're eating like shit, all that can irritate your sciatica pain and increase the sciatica pain. I always get a lot of questions also, what kind of foods you should be eating if you have sciatica. Is there a sciatica diet that you can get on? If you go online, there's kind of so much information out there, but what it all comes down to is that certain foods will actually cause inflammation in your body, and certain foods will reduce the inflammation in your body. So absolutely, if you have a ordinary case of sciatica and you've had that for years, and maybe you're doing your core stability exercises, you're walking, you're standing up, but you're like pounding down the hamburgers and just crappy food all the time, foods that actually increases the inflammation in your body, then switching to a more natural diet, like with salad, fruits, all of the good stuff, right? That's good for you. That will absolutely decrease the inflammation in your body and around your sciatica nerve, and can definitely help you. So, and this also comes into the other question I always get is like, is sciatica preventable? I would say yeah, to a certain degree. If you're moving about, and if you're standing up, walking, and if you take care of your body, and you're doing regular exercises, you do some stretches, and you're not too hardcore with your training, then you can definitely prevent sciatica, reduce the risk of you getting sciatica. But I would say to everyone that's listening to this that even if you get back pain and sciatica, and you feel this, first off, don't sweat it, you know. In most cases, it will just disappear after like 3 to 6 weeks. If you're walking, if you're standing up, you can also use a cold pack on your lower back. A lot of people use heat, and that's not wrong, but a lot of people should give it a go with a cold pack as well. That's very, very nice. If you're lying like on the sofa or TV, watching TV, and you just put your TENS machine on, right? You put your TENS machine on in your lower back, and then you also put a cold pack. You put a towel in between, you put a cold pack, and lay like that for maybe 20 to 30 minutes before you go to bed. And then you will get like a deeper sleep. You can sleep for maybe an hour and a half in deeper sleep, instead of just like waking up all the time because of the sciatica pain. So that's about it, you know, guys. There is definitely so many questions regarding sciatica, and it can be very confusing if you go online and you're listening, you know, who should I listen to? When you get information about sciatica, please make sure that it is from like someone that knows what they're talking about, and hopefully you think I know what I'm talking about. But it's like, if you have sciatica, especially if it's recurring episodes of the sciatica, chances are that you're sitting too much, you're not exercising, you're not doing your stretches, and your posture is more or less like a banana, right? All of those things can absolutely increase the risk of sciatica increasing, and especially you can get it more and more often. So I hope these tips and tricks were helpful, and if you know someone out there in the world that is suffering from sciatica, meaning you have pain in your back, buttocks, down your leg, please share this episode to them, okay? And I'm gonna also put in a shameless plug for you here that I have a 60-minute presentation. It's all free. If you go to www.yoursciaticaPainSolution.com/pain, and you can get in there and you can watch the presentation for free. So take care, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And guys, remember, you're just one step away from reducing or even fixing your sciatica pain. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.